Permanent Secretary, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security, and Market. Honorable Commissioners of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries, and Rural Development of the states, Mrs. Fatima Sewa, the representative of the ECOWAS Commission here in Nigeria, the head of the Development Corporation Germany, Dr. Kyari, the head of Transformation of Agri-Food Systems Cluster in Nigeria, Dr. Andrea Ibiga, the FAO country representative, my brother Hussein Ida, representative of the EU, the youth groups, Mrs. Dede, thank you for those kind words, country director of IFA, who I'm also part of the IFA team as the vice chairman of the governing council of IFA. Dr. Oliver Kyari, the country program lead, IFRI. Dr. Al Breman of the Gates Foundation. Hajia Sueva Mohammed Nankawo, Deputy Country Director, Action Aid. Permanent Secretaries here present, directors and heads of agencies, civil society organizations, our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor to address you today as we gather to chart a new course on agri-food system transformation in line with the African Union Heads of State and Government's commitment to the sector. The responsibility before us is great, but so too is the opportunity. As Commissioners of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Rural Development, you hold a crucial role in shaping the direction and impact of our agricultural policies and programs on the sub-regional level. Our challenges require not only innovative solutions, but also coordinated action and unwavering commitment at every level of government. As you are aware, the Comprehensive Africa Agricultural Development Program, CAADP, was initiated in 2003 in Maputo as part of the African Union's new partnership of Africa's development, NEPAD. Its primary goal is to increase agricultural productivity and promote food security across the continent. Basically, the program encourages African governments to allocate at least 10% of their national budgets to agriculture, aiming for a minimum annual growth rate of 6% in the sector. After the Maputo era, which ended in 2013, the African Union reprioritized the outcomes with the adoption of the Malabo Declaration 2014 to 2025. This reaffirmed the commitment to increase agricultural investment and call for accelerated efforts towards agricultural transformation. It introduced the measure Enhancing Resilience to Climate Change and the Sector Performance Appraisal Mechanism via the biannual review BR exercise. While the Malabo Declaration is coming to an end by December 2025, the AU in January 2025, which also I attended, adopted the Kampala Declaration 2026 to 2035 to 2026 and to 2036, which focuses on advancing agri-food system transformation and enhancing food security across Africa. The aim is to increase the investment portfolio, facilitate regional integration through inter and intra-African trade, promote inclusivity, advance research and development, encourage innovative technology, and strengthen the institutionalization of good governance. Today more than ever, the need to drive food systems transformation cannot be overemphasized. We must move beyond business as usual and embrace bold reforms that will make food systems more productive, resilient, inclusive, and sustainable. This transformation is essential to ensure food security in the country. It is important to acknowledge that the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR has made tremendous efforts by providing clear policy direction and fostering stronger collaboration with the states in the implementation of the Malabo Declaration. Over the past decade, the African Union's assessment of Nigeria's progress during the biennial review has shown that our country is making significant strides in the agricultural space. It is in this perspective that I have been able to set up the Agricultural Sector Working Group, comprising of research institutions, private and public sector development partners, non-governmental organizations, and stakeholders for the civil society organization. The group serves as critical governance mechanism to scale up best practices, monitoring progress, identify gaps, stimulate actions for results, promote accountability, and mobilizing collective action towards the achievement of our shared responsibility. I believe the agricultural sector working group consists of about 84 different groups. So also along other interventions, the federal government has provided 2,000 tractors and related implements. I believe over 9,200 implements and over 9,200 sets of spare parts to boost agricultural production. We have equally launched the Special Agro-Industrial Zone, SAPZ, in Kaduna, Cross River, and Oyo State, with others coming on board. Under this project, the country has committed to substantial investment of $538.05 billion, leveraging on the private sector in the establishment of the Industrial Hub and Agricultural Transformation Centers. The zone will further stimulate a total sum of $1 billion by 2027. Recently, at the just concluded African Food System Summit in Dakar, I hosted a deal room with investors and other critical stakeholders on the Nigeria Post-Harvest Systems Transformation Program, NICAS, which aims to cut massive annual post-harvest inefficiencies valued at 3.5 trillion naira and strengthen value chains for secure national food sovereignty. The outcome of this investment drive will create a more efficient, sustainable, and equitable food system, ultimately contributing to farmers' income, livelihood improvement, waste reduction, value chain enhancement, economic development, and food security. The overall aim is to increase household earnings for rural and urban populations that generate direct and indirect jobs, targeting youth and women, reduction in post-harvest losses within targeted catchment areas. These initiatives are designed to create more robust, inclusive, and resilient agricultural value chain, fostering economic growth and food security across Nigeria. In this perspective, our collective understanding and ownership of this process is essential. This is achievable by working together to drive the domestication of the framework at the subnational level. We can sustain the momentum of progress and ensure that our agricultural policies and actions continue to deliver tangible benefits for all Nigerians. Thus, synergy between the federal and the state governments is not just beneficial, it is indispensable for achieving sustainable food security, resilient livelihoods, and the transformation change envisaged by the Kampala Declaration and the renewed hope of agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Through effective coordination and shared responsibility, all tiers of government can impact fully, streamline policies, mobilize resources, and implement interventions. the federal government stands ready to support and collaborate with you as we align our efforts with the comprehensive African Agricultural Development Program CAADP and our national priorities. Together, let us set realistic targets, full endowment, and drive the reforms needed to build robust, equitable, and sustainable food systems across all our sub-regions. As we commence our deliberations today, I encourage open dialogue, innovative thinking, and a spirit of partnership. The decision and actions we take here will shape the future of our food systems and, by extension, the well-being of our citizens. I urge each of you to see your role not just as an implementer of policy, but as champions of change and advocates for our farmers, youth, and women. Let us work together to harness the potential of our sub-regions, adopting best practices, leveraging technology, investing in infrastructure, and strengthening value chains. Thank you for your dedication and leadership. I look forward to our collective progress as I declare the Community of Practice meeting open. Long live
the Honorable Minister will be unveiling, so all the other guests, please stretch your hands towards what we are unveiling.
In the spirit of collaboration, partnership between the federal government, development partners, and sub-nationals, I hereby launch the CAADP Simplified policy document.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Minister has just unveiled the Simplified Kampala Declaration and the farmers version. So please, can we celebrate? He's raising it up. He's raising up the Simplified version, while the Permanent Secretary is raising up the Nigerian Farmers Guide Kampala Declaration. So everyone in the hall, you will have your own copies. Can I ask at this point, the Honorable Commissioners of Agriculture that are here to please just come to the front row to join in.